Yep. 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 Okay. Page to be tested. Let's go. Okay, so this is a big template. You can see here, this is the side with the flaps that fold in, and it's pretty long. So this is going to be a fairly large laptop bag, and I'll probably end up resizing this one and making a medium-sized bag for like, you know, a 15-inch laptop or something like that. But got all the pieces cut out, taped together. I'm going to probably do this that dark russet brown and green. I think I like this little accent that's going to go on the front and probably the side, maybe too. That green leather that I showed a while back. But yeah, so I need to start cutting those out, taping these to the leather, and start punching out the holes. Got all the other pieces for the straps and the handles. And okay, take it from there. Let's see in a second. Okay, so I've gone ahead and cut out, you know, the pieces of leather that I'm going to be using for each one of the pieces. Some pretty large pieces of leather, so make sure you have enough. And actually, I'll measure kind of how many roughly square feet I've used on this template. I'll include that in the template or in the description, just so you're aware. So I got those pieces, and over here I have the rest of the pieces cut out, ready to start taping and punching. One thing I did do, just because I wasn't quite sure about the color combination, I went ahead and cut out pieces. For example, you know, these are just some of where we're going to put the D-rings on the side. I cut out the brown, and I also cut out some green for those. Also for the side, I cut out this big long piece here. I cut it out in the chocolate, or whatever color that is, the brown, and I also cut out the green, just in case, you know, as I'm going through this, I want to change up the color combination a little bit. So yeah, I have some pieces of the green sized for some of the keepers, some of the buckles, and for some of the interior pieces. I cut out extra just in case, so that as I'm going through this, if I feel like, you know what, this piece here I want green instead of the brownish color, then I already have it cut out, and I can swap out the paper, tape it down, and punch out the holes pretty easy. So that's this part. I'm going to go ahead, like I said, I'm going to tape these all down and start punching the holes. All right, see you in a second. Okay, so I have all the pieces here. Got them all taped down. Got the punches, you know, the holes punched. Yeah, and like I've showed in my other videos, make sure when you're lining these things up that they'll line up exactly. You have the circles, the scissors, and the lines, just to make sure that the punches and everything lines up. So yeah, got these pieces done, and I got these pieces done here, the big long piece here, and the main body pieces, and all the keepers and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and start cutting these out, and then I will come back. All right, see you in a second. Okay, so I have all the pieces cut out, holes punched. The edges still need to be cleaned up. I need to I need to edge and burnish those. So yeah, I got the front flap, got the inside. There's an inside pocket that's gonna be going in there. This is gonna be the front. So we have a two-tone front, colored, and then here's the straps. Here's where the handle is gonna go. Here, the straps are gonna go under these keepers here, and then here's some more strap holders that I just haven't gotten to yet. I need to cut these out next. But yeah, then there's the back side here with 2 pockets, and then this is just 2. This is gonna go underneath. This is gonna go underneath the flap here, and just to strengthen where these get sewn to underneath the front flap, to make it a little stronger. And then of course there's this big ass long the side that's gonna wrap around, down, round, and up, and then I have the two lines of sewing for the front flap up here. You can see that right there. So next I'm going to start off with, well, aside from finishing those, I need to start edging and burnishing these, because they look really rough. So I need to clean these up right now, and then I'll start with probably attaching the top to the bottom piece of the front flap, and then while I do that, there's the inside pocket is going to go right here. So that's going to be roughly the same time. You can see the holes right here. They're going to go down, and they're going to combine the front, this, along with the back side pocket. So I'm going to start doing that, and then I'll show you how it's looking. Probably also going to, I really like this green, so I'm actually going to probably change these up here to a green color. Just because this green, I think I need a little bit more of it, and a little accent piece, pieces up here, a green here and a green there. That might look really nice. So I'm going to just take these, and like I showed you last, in one of the last videos, I have some of this green that I cut up specifically for this. So I can just take this this piece, overlay it, cut it out, punch the holes, and it'll be ready for these, but in green. All right, I'll come back in just a few minutes. Okay, so I have the front flap started to put the straps down. So I started off with the strap first here, riveted it down, and then put the keepers over the top here. And then separately, I started working on the handle. So I stitched it here together with the brass, the antique brass, I don't know what they call these are here, the hardware. I put those two together, and then on the other side, first I riveted down this piece, and then right now it's glued, that's why it's stuck there, but I glued this green piece that I'm going to stitch. I'm going to fold it over there, fold this over here, so there's one stitch, and the stitch is going to go all the way through to the front there, and then once that's done, I'll stitch it down. Well, I'll rivet it first here, and then stitch it down to the front flap. And that's what I've done so far. Let me show you the rest of it. So I have the front of it. The flap that I just showed you is gonna go over the front of this. There'll be some buckles here that I need to do, but this is the inside that has pocket that I stitched to the front piece here. So I just sandwiched this one, this, and then the inside pocket together to form this stitch here. And here is the back side. So this is also the inside pockets, inside 2 pockets, and the back that's stitched down. I got the holes here are waiting for the front flap. So the front flap will attach here and go over towards the front. This is the back side. So I'm going to keep going on those the stitching for the handle. Then I'll show you how that looks. Okay, so I have the handle placed down there. On the other side, I have the reinforcement for the back side for this piece, and it stretches across and connects to this piece here. It's just for reinforcement. And I have the handle all stitched into place with the rivets. Same thing with the side piece, the gusset here. I stitched this piece here first on both separately, and then glued it together, riveted it down with some glue as well, and between this and the side. I did the same thing here. Beveled and burnished the edges a little bit, so it looks nice right there. You can see the other side. It's stitched, and then I edged and burnished the flaps here. They're gonna go, because the flaps go over the inside. So, got these pieces done. I have the front piece almost done. Like I said, I still need to put the keeper and the buckle. Just waiting on some hardware from Amazon. I have one, but I just didn't have two, so I need to wait for that to come in. Once that's in, put these down. I wrote those down, and I also got the back side with the 2 pockets, inside with that pocket. So really, once I get the buckles, I'm going to go ahead and start on putting this down here, and I'll probably trying to decide on whether I start the top front or the back. Yeah, I'm not sure. I still need to sew, attach this to here. So I need to take that into account when I start placement to these holes here. So yeah, I'll be back and I'll let you know what I decide. Okay, see you in a second. Okay, so I have the sides stitched around the back, and I'm doing the stitched. I'm just putting them together, stitching through. I think it's going to be easier for me anyway, and so probably easier for you. And then when I put the top on here, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to sandwich them together, and that'll be easier than trying to run them up and over, or some other method like I've done on different pieces. So yeah, I'm gonna get this on here, and again, using these little keepers help a lot, just to make sure you keep things in place. I did that with this as I put it down, just so I knew that I had the right number of holes all the way around. I was just double checking my pattern, so it came out nice. All right, I'm going to do the top next. Okay, so finished up this messenger bag, or laptop bag, however you want to call it. Right now I have my 17-inch laptop, sketchbook, hard drive, and another sketchbook inside, and I'll show you that here in a second. But I wanted to show you how it turned out. A lot of the matching pieces, like on the strap here, and the side bag, and the top, they're all the same piece, just these are different colors and stitched a little bit different. But there's a lot of matching pieces here on this. I think it came out really well. There's some inside pockets, and small and large. And let me open that up real quick. Hold on a second. Okay, so I got the straps undone. And remember, these are all 1 inch. So everything's 1 inch. 1 inch buckles, 1 inch here. The D-rings are 1 inch. The clasps are 1 inch. The hardware here, these are all 1 inch. Straps here as well. So let's look inside. So here's the reinforcement like I talked about earlier. So here's my laptop. I have let's just pull stuff out, I guess. So hard drive, sketchbook, and I can actually show you kind of how I come up with these. So I mean, this is kind of an idea. This is the next one I'll be doing, this smaller version of this. But yeah, I just sketch it out, and I have all the measurements and stuff like that, and then I just put it into Illustrator. Anyway, so the sketchbook, here's my laptop, here's another sketchbook, here's papers, but here's my, it's heavy. So there's my 17-inch Alienware sketchbook, papers. So here's the inside. Oh, I missed something here. I'm not sure that is where it came from. Anyway. So yeah, so you got 2 large pockets. A thin pocket in the front. Doesn't go all the way down. That's just for, like I said, for papers. Just put in there. See, doesn't go all the way up. So that is that. I'll take some more pictures, but hold on. I forgot to show you the backside. I was finishing this stitching up here. So there's the double stitch all along the top. On the inside, you'll see there that the back, the side flap here, goes up until 1 hole. There's an extra hole on this back flap. So there's, on the top flap over here, there's 2, line of 2. And so the bottom stitch goes through 1, 2, 3 layers of leather. And this is just to give it a little bit more strength as you're putting it together, as you're putting the pieces together. But the front, I do a little overlap. I stitch over the top just also to give a little bit of strength. But there it lines up, and I use those stitching holders like I showed you before to just pull this stuff in place. And then I went around with sandpaper and beveled, then burnished it with Tokonol, and the hardware rivets I got from Tandy. It was just the fast rivets. The buckles I got from Amazon. I'd probably get something different. These aren't the best quality, but for the time frame I needed them, and for the size and the antique bronze color, that's what they had. And so that's what I was able to get. So here it is. And hope you've enjoyed this pattern. If you have any questions, let me know. I think one of the things that I didn't talk about was the straps here. I actually sandwich this strap here between the two, and actually start with these 4, stitch these 4 first with the hardware, and then sandwich the strap between these 2 pieces here. And then I just stitch down, around, and up. And so on the strap you'll see in the pattern there's 2 holes and 4 holes for threads here. And that's what that is. Okay, I'll get some more pictures, some action shots right now.